The BJP has done much better than expected in the Haryana Assembly elections, proving almost all the exit polls and pre-poll surveys wrong. Despite facing anti-incumbency, the BJP has managed to increase its vote share in the state and contain the rise of the Congress. So what explains the BJP's success? What went wrong for the Congress? And most importantly, why did the exit polls get it so wrong? First point, BJP increases its vote share, retains its bastions. The BJP's vote share went up from 36.5% in 2019 to about 40% in 2024. Increasing vote share despite being in power for a decade is no small achievement. Of course, the Congress's vote share increased by much more, from 28% to about 39% now. But it seems to have been at the expense of JJP, INLD, BSP and independents and not the BJP. The Congress failed to win over BJP supporters and it also couldn't dent BJP's bastions in the GT Road region as well as in Faridabad and Gurgaon. Second point, non-Jat consolidation. The increase in BJP's vote share seems to indicate a consolidation of non-Jat voters, especially Punjabis, OBCs, Ahirs, Brahmins, Rajputs and Baniyas. The party has done well in areas where non-Jats are there in sizable numbers, such as the GT Road belt, where Punjabis are dominant, the Ahirwal belt, where Ahirs are dominant, and Faridabad, where Gujars hold sway. The BJP's leadership in the state is also from these demographic groups. Former CM Manohar Lal Khattar is a Punjabi, and his successor Nayab Singh Saini is from the OBC Saini community. It seems that the Jat community's vocal assertions against the BJP during the campaign seem to have triggered a counter-consolidation of non-Jat groups. It is possible that they may have feared the return of Jat domination if Bhupinder Singh Hooda returns as CM. Many of these communities, especially the extremely backward castes, are also much less assertive and much less vocal compared to Jats. So it is possible that their view may have gotten missed in the exit polls as well as much of the media coverage. Third point, split in Jat and Dalit votes. The Congress's calculations were too dependent on the consolidation of Jats and Dalits, and it lacked a face from OBCs and Punjabis. But the party failed to consolidate even the votes of the Jat and Dalit communities. The INLD-BSP alliance secured over 6% votes, most of which would have been from these two communities. This affected the Congress's chances in a number of seats. Fourth point, lack of coordination between Congress leaders. The Congress remained faction-ridden during the course of the campaign, and the sense of unity that was seen during the Lok Sabha elections was missing in the assembly polls. Top leaders like Bhupinder Singh Hooda and Kumari Shelja weren't seen campaigning together to the extent that they should have. This is in sharp contrast to the manner in which Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar made it a point to appear united during the Karnataka election campaign last year, despite their differences. Another problem was the Congress's failure to rein in rebel candidates who ended up causing a great deal of harm to the party. The fifth point, ground game. A major factor behind the BJP's success is the sheer ability of the party's rank and file to ensure that their voters reach the polling booth and vote for them. The party seems to have tactically left out seats where it had little or no chance of winning and focused greatly on turning closely fought seats to their advantage. Whose voters actually turned out is a major factor that opinion polls often miss.